Morning all, TC Detects back out again. We are on a UKMDD dig down sort of Gainsborough, so North Lincolnshire, about an hour away, hour and 15 from where I am normally. See the field behind me, there's another one that's going to be opened up later. We'll see how we get on. There must be about 30 detectorists I think on the field at the minute. Yeah, the weather is holding, but it is a bit windy, a bit muggy and a bit overcast, but hopefully it'll be okay. Other big thing for TC Detects this time is we are out with my new toy, the Manticore. I managed to pick one up on cash converters of all places for about 700 quid cheaper than a new one. Never found an issue with buying second-hand machines. Hopefully I've not just jinxed myself, but given that they are designed to be built and designed to withstand the rigours of being thrown around in a field, yeah, it's always been pretty decent. So came with two coils, weirdly a sand scoop, which I don't need, so I'll be selling that. The wrong headphones, which was interesting, but I fortunately had headphones from my Nokta 700, so they're compatible, so that's all okay. And yeah, it's a nice machine. Is it worth 1800 quid? No, that's why I didn't pay 1800 quid for it. But first outing with it, so we will see how we get on. I've got the Rutus Versa in the car, so I may swap to that in the afternoon. Without further ado, let's crack on and see what we can find today.
You are in the parish of Blyton-cum-Wharton, located just northeast of Gainsborough in Lincolnshire. Historically, Blyton is a traditional agricultural village with roots dating back to the medieval period, historically centered around Street, Martin's Church, which dates back to the 11th century. In modern history, the area is most famous for RAF Blyton, a heavy bomber airfield constructed in 1942 during World War II. It served as a major training base for RAF Bomber Command, hosting squadrons flying Lancaster and Halifax bombers. After being decommissioned in 1954, parts of the airfield were repurposed, and today it is well known as the Blyton Park Driving Centre and Motorsports Track.
And first up of note, I've had some trashy bits as well, is a little buckle, very tiny, about 4 inches down, rang up with a good 70s on the Manticore. The blob was a little bit elongated, but then again it's not exactly a round shape, so yeah, there you go. First decent identifiable thing with the Manticore is a little buckle. Next signal's down here. Hopefully you can see on the screen different information that you get with the Manticore. A little blob towards the bottom. You're looking for a round one right on the middle line if at all possible. So that looks reasonable. Not deep, you can see from the spade indicator on the right hand side. 2 scoops down. I'm running 20 sensitivity, doesn't need to be too high, and multi IQ, and we're getting a sort of repeatable mid 70s on target ID. Let's see what this is. And the answer was this thing, which looks like a bit of, to be honest, it's like a bit of green waste. I think there might be a bit of green waste on this field. Keep finding bits like this, but as you can see from the patina on it, quite old green waste if it is. I'd say 20 years this has been on that field, something like that. Anyway, we'll move on, see what the next one is. And a good 77, 78 sort of on the Manticore VDI. A very nice little blob right on the middle line for a small blob, not elongated. See, we have a coin, first coin with the Manticore, which is an old style penny with a portcullis on, I think. Young Elizabeth or younger Elizabeth. First coin with the Manticore. Shame it's not hammered, but hey, can't have everything. Next up is this thing which looks modern, like the top off something. It's got a sort of thread on it and a, yeah, so I think it's screwed on maybe to something. Certainly not historically old. Unfortunately, was a decent signal on the Manticore though, reasonable blob because it's round, in the mid to high 70s. Something written on it. Or is that me seeing things out there? I think I'm seeing things out there. Yep, there you go. Any clues, put it in the comments. And about 20 feet away from the last top of something, we have another, what I think is a top of something. Entirely what? I don't know, what's sort of concentric at the bottom. It's not a shell, is it? Is that the bottom of a shell? No, can it? Or can it? I don't know. Guess it could be. Anybody got any clues? Please put it in the comments.
Subscribe to Metal Detecting News to find out what's going on in the hobby.
Right, heading off the field to get some lunch, and then I'll swap over to the Versa for the afternoon. So thoughts on maiden voyage with the Manticore. Very well put together machine, very good on the ergonomics and the swing. I like the display a lot, lots of information. I like the use of colour. It's not overwhelming, but the colour actually is used to good effect. Menu system is dead easy to get used to. I really like how, for what is a complicated machine with lots of features and options, they've managed to keep the screen pretty the screen and the menu pretty uncluttered. It's a big screen, yeah, but yeah, I like that. I like the fact that you can set the soft keys, so those sort of keys around, you can actually change what they do. So I've got my soft keys set to do a noise cancellation. That was a tip from Gary Blackwell on the Skill School. I've been watching his videos to get used to the Manticore and everything. Always good videos to watch, Gary's. I often feature them in the newsletter. So far not found a lot today, but that's not the Manticore, that's the fields at the minute, and it's so dry that there's not getting any penetration as well into the ground. So different fields, different day. I'm sure it would be a different set of results, but yeah, so far I been impressed with the Manticore so far. Is it worth 1,800 quid? Interesting question. I guess it depends on what portion of your budget 1,800 quid represents. Fortunately I paid a lot less than that, about 1,200, so I feel like I got a bit of a bargain there. Is it worth 3 Versas? Probably not, but it is a good machine. I'm impressed by what I've seen so far. Alright, afternoon session out with the Versa. That way, off we go. Well, first up this afternoon for the Versa. Also the first button of the day. Sort of silvery one. Don't think pewter, I think solder. Aluminium or some alloy or other. Shiny! Oh, a new one. This was at the bottom of this hole. And I mean very bottom. We are talking a good, well, that long. That 12 inches. 12 inches. Bottom of the hole. Cat food, but not even English cat food. Oh no, maybe it is. Anyway, the pouch of cat food right at the bottom of the hole. I guess somebody was trying to be good and put it at the bottom of the hole, but yeah. Also really gave a good signal as well. So that isn't what I expected at the bottom of that hole. Oh well, the joys of metal detecting, eh? No idea what this is. Next up, very near the surface. 58, 59. It's a good signal. It's an unusual shape, so I'm not sure. Anybody know what that is? Because I don't.